everyone, it's me Lauren here from Stampin' Up. I'm slightly distracted because my little pups is staring at me. And suddenly I need a drink of water. Alright, so here we are in the fourth video, and we're going to do some different kind of crafting for today. So I've got some scrap piece paper, which is really grid paper, which is still really useful. I've got this. I'm just going to slide it a little more into view here, because I need some paper today to stamp off with. So I've got a white piece of cardstock that this was an 8.5 by 11, but I cut it at 5.5, so it's 8.5 by 5.5. So I'm just going to fold it in half. I didn't score it, but I can certainly do that if I need to. But simple enough that I can fold. We're going to do the back first, and then go from there. And this is this example is how to make a project using only ink, stamps, paper from the Paper Pumpkin kit. If you're looking for a really cool but simple project. And this one I'm doing today is actually one of my favorite ones that I made last week, and I absolutely love it. I have to do it again. I don't know, it just worked for me. So I've got my cat stamp. I kind of clipped the ear, but that's okay. It happens. I hear if I get a Stamparatus, that will solve that problem. Oh, the wish list. Alright. So then next I'm going to grab some stamps created by, which is me. And you'll see that this project is actually pretty easy to do once we get going past the formality. And of course there's my sponge in the corner. Very useful. And then Stampin' Up. Actually, I just put that stamp there upside down. There. And I know it's crooked on there, but I can work with it. It's a way of teaching myself to adapt as needed. Alright, so we got those. I'm just going to put all that away. Okay, so we've got our card base. I'm just going to open it up for a moment because that's got some ink on there. I don't want it to get completely mucked. Alright, so we've got on the bonus stamp set here these flower pieces, and they're big, and I was able to fit it all on the block. Even my sponsors like, no way. I'm like, no, it'll work if you position it the right kind of way, like so. It's on there. There's a little bit of the edges hanging off, but it is on there. But the strategy right now is I'm going to ink it up and I'm going to stamp off to go back on here. That way this will be a second generation stamping. So I want the background to be, this background image to be not as dark. I originally did it dark, which is still good, but you know, it needs to be a little lighter. So that's where I'm just working with it. Alright, so I've got some ink on there, and we're just going to literally stamp off like so, and then I'm just getting my positioning figured out, and we're just going to stamp on here, and hopefully this will work. I'm trying to give it some good pressure points here and there. You know, that looks good too. I'll admit that. And then let me lift up. There, that looks quite nice. Nice lighter look to just that. And then I'm going to clean that stamp, hopefully, best I can. better. We get a little more cleaning. Alright, I'm going to peel this up and put them away. This beautiful stamp. And then we're going to grab the next one, which actually goes on top. So it's a layered stamp set. Which is cool, and it fits on there as well. So then I'm just going to stamp some ink right on here. Make a generous amount of ink so the details can come through. So I've got that. And then the trick is to line it up with the advantage of line it up on top to stamp that beautiful details of the flower now. Just giving it some pressure. But yeah, this is cool. And then lift up. And I kind of crooked it, but it still looks really good. Still looks really good. Just gonna clean that stamp best I can. Yeah, and then put away. And then we need to add something to this. I think my original one is better than this. Okay, so we've got, I'm going to use the word hello today from this stamp. I'm in a hello mood. We're going to go solid color with the hello. We're just going to stick hello down here. And I kind of smudged it a little. Oops. Got a little bit of a thing happening. And that is pretty much a great way of making a really simple, easy project that can be sent to anyone. Could be a thank you card. There. That is literally it. And this is like one of my favorites. I'll show you my other one, which I have up here. So I just found it now. Here's the other one I did. Like, they're both very nice. And that's it. Oh wait, I'm gonna add something on this. Duh, I just realized that now. I need to add something to it. Because that center bugs me that it's blank. And that's where this came with a little flowery thing. There we go. Now that looks really good. I love it. This is actually one of my favorite projects overall. And I mean, it's too bad I got a little bit of ink there, but that's okay. But otherwise, that's really beautiful. Just as a way of a really easy card to send out to someone. Hello, best wishes. And there we go. And that is the sum of this project. And I hope you enjoyed. But yeah, feel free to hashtag replay. Tell me what you think. Feel free to check out the event this week for Canada Loves Partying Together. And we'll be back again some other time in an event. And hey, I'm also available for bookings if someone wants to make a purchase or wants to learn more about crafting. But yeah, these are really cool. That's really cool. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Bye for now.